Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your ass, let's do some math. Math, 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 math.
When factoring using GCF, you need to find the greatest common factor of the equation. So for this equation, 3x cubed minus 12x squared plus 36x, the greatest common factor is 3x. So you then pull that out and you are left with x squared minus 4x plus 12. You then must simplify it and find a number that both multiplies to 12 and equals minus 4x when being added. So then you are left with 3x parentheses x minus 6 parentheses parentheses x plus 2 parentheses heart.
A equals 1 means that there's no coefficient in front of the first term. So for this problem, n squared plus 4n minus 12, you must find two numbers that multiply to negative 12 and add to 4. So in this case, those numbers are 6 and negative 2. Therefore, you are left with parentheses n plus 6, close parentheses, parentheses n minus 2, close parentheses, peace sign.
When factoring by grouping, you first need to find two pairs that have the greatest common factor. In this equation, 1 plus a minus b minus ab, you can pull out 1 in the first pair, which is 1 plus a. In the second pair, negative b minus ab, you can pull out negative b. So then you rewrite it as 1 parentheses 1 plus a, close parentheses, negative b, open parentheses, 1 plus a, close parentheses. Then you are left with open parentheses 1 minus b, close parentheses, open parentheses, 1 plus a, close parentheses, heart star.
For factoring perfect squared trinomials, you must take the square root of the last term and the square root of the first term. For this problem, x squared plus 12x plus 36, you are given open parentheses x plus 6, close parentheses, open parentheses, x plus 6, close parentheses. This can also be written as open parentheses x plus 6, close parentheses, squared.
When using the difference of perfect squares to factor, you need to find the square root of the x squared and the term that is written. So for this problem, open parentheses x squared minus 9, close parentheses, you would get open parentheses x plus 3, close parentheses, open parentheses x minus 3, close parentheses, because since there is no middle term, the two numbers chosen need to add up to 0.
When factoring, you need to make sure your equation is in quadratic form. Quadratic form means that the first exponent is twice the second one. So for the problem, 2x to the fourth minus 36x to the second plus 160, it is in quadratic form. For this problem, you also have a GCF of 2. So you have to pull out your GCF, which leaves you with 2 open parentheses x to the fourth minus 18x to the second plus 80, close parentheses. And then you have to find two numbers which multiply to 80 and add to negative 18. These two numbers are negative 8 and negative 10. Therefore, you are left with 2 open parentheses x to the second minus 8, close parentheses, open parentheses, x to the second minus 10, close parentheses, smiley face. In order to factor completely, you have to solve the problem as though it is just a usual problem. So for this problem, x to the 8th plus 2x to the 4th minus 3, you simplify it to open parentheses x to the 4th plus 3, close parentheses, open parentheses, x to the 4th minus 1, close parentheses. X to the 4th minus 1 is a perfect square, so you can simplify it further. This will leave you with x to the 4th plus 3, x to the 2nd minus 1, x to the 2nd plus 1. You can still simplify it further because x to the 2nd minus 1 is also a perfect square. Therefore, this leaves you with the final answer of open parentheses x to the 4th plus 3, close parentheses, open parentheses, x plus 1, close parentheses, open parentheses, x minus 1, close parentheses, open parentheses, x plus 1, close parentheses. Peace, heart, star.